Hi everyone, welcome to December 1st and the first day of Vlogmas. Last night I set up this little shelf I have here in my entryway. Let me turn you around and I'll show it to you. I set up this little 25 cubby shelf I have with my Ruby and Roses Advent, and I think it looks so cute. Day 25 is a little bit bigger of a present, so it's kind of shoved in there. I also have my Jimmy Beans calendar, and should we open day one? Because that's kind of the most exciting thing about December right now, is that I get to open up my little presents. Let's see what's in number one. I have my little card here from Ruby and Roses. It has all of my color names on it, so let's see what's in the first one. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's see what that color's called. Skate dancing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Jimmy Bean time. Trying to do this all one-handed. I'm sure I'll develop a better system as we move throughout the month. Oh, interesting. We've got a crochet hook, Knitter's Pride soft grip crochet hook. This Jimmy Beans Advent is craft based, like there are things to make. Excuse me. So I think that these are just going to be the tools that I need to make some of the stuff that is in this box. Knitter's Pride Zing. Oh, double pointed needles. Oh, don't go anywhere. Okay, sorry, I'll have to edit that because that had a free code on it. Oh, that one has another free code, so I can't show you, but basically there's a crochet ornament and a knitted ornament that I have codes to download from Ravelry to use these tools with. So I might wait till tomorrow or the next day once I start getting some of the yarns. But oh my gosh, yay, Advent day one is open. And then I think what I'm gonna do with all of my lovely little mini skeins, I wanted to just put the little mini skeins back in the cubby so I can see all of the colors I'm getting as I open them. So yay, day one done. Okay, I am working from home today. It is Friday still. And I decided to crochet a little bit on my lunch break. Oh, also I'm in Valentine's PJs. And I want to kind of try it on and see how long this is getting. This is my Magnus cardigan by Megan Makes Do. And yeah, let me try and wrap this around myself, and I want to see how long it's getting. I'm knitting it bottom up and I can't decide exactly how long I want this to turn out. The pattern, I'll put the picture in here. The pattern calls for it to be pretty long. Mom made hers exactly to pattern and Mom's came out pretty long. So I'm trying to decide if I'd wear it more, if it was more cropped or if it was longer. But I want to see how, Jonesy, why are you crying? Come here. He interrupted me only to walk away. Anyways, okay. Let me wrap this around myself and I'll show you. So I think if I was knitting it to pattern, this is a bad angle, isn't it? Hold on, let me switch. Okay, now I think you can see it. So I think if I knit it to pattern, it would be about this long. So like my hips are right here, so it'd be like a little bit below my hips. So I'm trying to decide if I actually want it to be up a little bit, like right above my hips, Like my belly button's about right here. So that would mean ending the body right about now. Whereas I think the pattern calls for me to knit about 5 more repeats. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, yeah, that would be a lot longer. Yeah, I might knit this slightly more cropped than what the pattern is calling for. Anyways, I'll decide. Just wanted to show you guys what I was working on my lunch break. So back to work. And then this evening, I think Rob and I are gonna go do some holiday shopping. And then tomorrow's Saturday. So who knows what I'll get up to on Saturday, but I will take you guys along with me. So I'll check in later. Just got done filming my latest knitting episode, number 2, and I had a really exciting mail day today. I just showed it in the video. Where did I put them? Oh, they're over here. Hold on. I just got so much Christmas sock yarn. Luscious. So excited. Okay, now I've got to put away this mess. Let me show you the mess and get ready to go do some shopping with my husband. Mess, mess, mess. Bye. Hi, babies. You guys in my spot? You in my spot? Hi. What I bought at the outlet mall. A J. Crew Christmas headband and a little like wallet crossbody type bag from Coach, from the Coach outlet. So yes, and then my husband got the shoes he wanted from Nike, so success. Now I think I'm gonna go try and join the Jingle Ball and maybe do some shopping and maybe hop into some stitching rooms, but we will see. Hello, good morning, and happy Saturday, December 2nd. It's time to open the Advent again. I busted out my selfie stick today. Let me turn you around and let's open this up. Day 2. Oh my God, that's so cute. Fun. Oh my gosh, the yarn is already wound into little cakes and ready to use. This is amazing. I see a little slip of paper in there. Oh my gosh, look at this little teeny tiny sparkly one. Oh wow. And I think there's a little slip of paper in there. Okay, I'll look at that in just a second. Okay, let me see if I can get the little paper out without ruining my tiny ball of yarn. Okay, so it's telling me which project this little ball of yarn goes to, which is the round ornament number 1. And the yarn is Madeline Tosh Merino Light plus copper. So it has 90% superwash merino wool, 8% acrylic, 2% stellina. And the color is called Modern Fair Isle. Sorry, the lighting's not the best in here, but, and this is about 50 yards. And then this teeny tiny little ball. Look at it. Let's see if I can get that out. Again, that one is for the round ornament number 1. And it is another Madeline Tosh Merino Light plus copper, in the color Superb, and this is approximately 20 yards. So maybe I'll see later what ornament they go to if I have time and try to start working on this project. We'll see. It is Saturday, but I have a lot of stuff I need to get done today, including Jingle Ball. I'm gonna go join a class in a minute and start doing some stitching. So we'll have to come back to Advent. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, Saturday afternoon check-in. I opened my Advent earlier. Pretty sure I recorded clips of that. And then I jumped on a Jingle Ball stitching room for a little while. Teresa Kogut was hosting one. And then I did my friend Liz's tree finishing class. I did not do the kitted version because it sold out before I could buy it. But, so I just got the PDF, which means I didn't source it, I didn't kit it, I didn't stitch it in time for the class. I just watched to see how Liz puts together her tree so I can do it in the future. So yeah, that was really fun. What else am I'm feeling really stressed today. Really stressed. And I don't like that because it's a Saturday, but I feel like I have so much to get done today and stuff that I want to get done, craft hobby wise, and I'm just feeling stressed. We leave Wednesday morning to go visit my in-laws in Indiana, and they live in South Bend, Indiana, and we leave super early Wednesday morning. I have to work all day Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday night is my work Christmas party. So like, I really need to be done with all my laundry, packing. Like I need to have everything together pretty much by Sunday night to feel comfortable, I think. Yeah, so that has me stressed out. I just started a bunch of laundry, and then I just had a bunch of crafting stuff I wanted to do today. One thing, oh, I completely forgot about this. I finished my boyfriend scarf last night, like super late. I think I took a little clip of me wrapping it around myself. But I really want to get that blocked today because I want to pack that for my trip on Wednesday, and I feel like it's going to take a day or two to dry. I'll go get that scarf in a minute and show it to you. But yes, I finished that. So I want to block that, and I will show you guys, you know, a little bit of my blocking process. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say right now. I'm just feeling overwhelmed and stressed, and that's me right now. Okay, let me go get that scarf, and we'll work on blocking it. Okay, welcome back to the bathroom, and I am still in PJs even though now it's like Saturday at 4 p.m. I finished the scarf, so we're gonna block it. I think I'm just gonna use the sink. I think there's enough space. I mean, this isn't like blocking a sweater. I don't have to be as precise. So I'm just gonna fill my sink up with water and some of this Eucalan Delicate wool wash, and I'm gonna let it soak for like 15 minutes. And then I have a little bath towel laid out, and I'll show you. I just use the bath towel to like wring out water before I lay it out flat to dry. So yeah, let's give this a little bath. Okay, so I just have the sink filled with cool water. You don't want anything warm. This is a superwash merino, so it's not really gonna felt, but especially with non-superwash, you really don't want any warm water. You want kind of cool room temp water. And this is gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze because it's just a sink, but I didn't really want to fill up the whole bathtub and kind of waste that much water. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm getting all of this submerged. And now I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes for this to soak, and then I will lay it out to block and dry. Okay, so this has been soaking, and I'm gonna get it out of the water. And so what you want to do is kind of gather it up into a ball, and you want to just gently squeeze the water out of here. You don't want to twist or wring or kind of distort your knitting. And superwash wool is much more forgiving at this stage. If you're using non-superwash wool, be very gentle at this point. And so I'm just kind of squishing and squeezing rather than like, you don't want to like do any kind of twisting motion. And I just want to get as much water out at this stage so that there's less that my towel needs to get out. Okay, let's put this on the towel. Okay, I think y'all can see this here. So what I'm gonna do is, again, very gently lay out my scarf. Oh, it's gonna grow a lot, it looks like. And so I'm just gonna lay it out mostly flat. And then I'm just going to kind of burrito roll it up in my towel. And then you can use your feet, your hands, and just kind of squeeze all the water out. And this will just help it dry faster during blocking. Okay, let's take this to my blocking mats. Okay, I think you guys can see me. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna unwrap the scarf. And so I have these foam blocking mats. I just got these on Amazon. I'll link them for you if you're interested. They just interlock together. And so I'm using 6 of them to be 6 feet long. I have a feeling the scarf might be a little longer than 6 feet, but I don't know. Actually, I might be able to get one more down here on the end. So let me go grab one more of these blocks. Okay, so let's start laying this out. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna do any pinning. I think I am just going to make the edges nice and straight and let it dry naturally. If for some reason, once it dries, it curls up a lot, then I will reblock it and actually pin the edges, but I kind of don't think it needs it. So I'm just gonna make sure the edges are really nice and smooth and it's laid out really nicely, and then I'll crank this fan on high and hopefully it'll dry in the next day or so. Okay, it almost fit on 7 feet of blocking mats. So just a little bit hanging off the edge, but I think that's gonna be just fine. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited to see it once it's dried. The water definitely is making the colors look a little darker, I think, right now, but yay. Okay, we'll come back and revisit this tomorrow. Yay! Oh good, it turned out so well. Yes. Okay, yay, scarf is done. I love it. I think it looks really nice. It came out really long, so I can loop this as many times as I want. Everything flattened out really nicely, as you can see. Just the very edge, like the slip stitch edge, rolls over just a tiny bit, but otherwise I think it blocked out really, really nice. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to wearing it on our trip in a few days. Oh, I already snagged it on my ring. Oh, goodness. So colorful and fun. I'm just looking at it in the camera. It's so fun. Other than that, I have not gotten to do much crafting today. I did attend another Jingle Ball class today that I had signed up for, which was Liz Matthews' wreath class. And they look like this. Super, super cute. Festive wreath and banner. I did do the kitted version, but I did not do my pre-stitching. So I literally started stitching this in class. And just got it done a little while ago. Hi, Diego. And yeah, so I thought I might have time this evening to follow Liz's instructions from the class and turn it into the ornament, but I really don't have time. Gosh, this hair. I did a little cross stitching today. This looks all nice. I got some errands run. I thought I might also be able to look at my Jimmy Bean Advent instructions, like download the patterns and start actually working on those, but I don't think I'm gonna get to start on actually working on the crafty part of that Advent until I get back from our trip. So we're not back till next Tuesday. Yeah, so it might be a while till I actually start using the Advent. I am so pleased with the yarn colors that are in the Ruby and Roses. They are so bright and fun and colorful. It's just like my style of colors. So I'm really having fun with that. I still don't know exactly what I want to make with the Advent. The idea of a blanket's really appealing because I feel like I can add in other stuff. A blanket can be super colorful and doesn't have to be totally wearable, you know what I mean? So the Laura Penrose Sweet Shop blanket is on my list. The Battenberg blanket is on my list. I saw Nitty Natty working on one of those. And then I think it's called is it Cozy Comfort? I don't know. There's like a garter stitch by a homespun house blanket that also looks appealing, but I'm also eyeballing some cardigans. There's something called like a coffee house sweater that's kind of a fade of minis. There's the Daft Days cardigan that I've seen. So I don't really have a plan for Advent yet, and I don't think I'm gonna have one in the next week. So I'm just gonna park all of that. I'm still gonna open them until we leave. So I'll open a couple more days, and then when I get back, I'm not taking any Advent with me. We'll open a whole bunch at once in the next video. So that'll be fun. And yeah, what else? I have to work the next 2 days. We'll still open Advent, but I don't think there'll be that much crafty or Christmassy stuff happening. Well, I guess we're going to a Christmas party. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna get up to the next couple of days. I guess I'm just warning you that it might not be much. I am going to do a little bit of prep for projects that I want to take with me. So I have this Bad Sheep yarn in the color Shiny Bright, and I want to take a very Christmassy pair of socks to work on with me. So I'm going to wind this up into a ball, and I picked a pattern. I think it's called Christmas Lights or Festive Lights or something. And I kind of want to get the sock like cast on and started just so it's in a really good place to take with me. And I'm going to use my new little sock monkey bag to put that in. Or maybe if I get ambitious, I'll make a Christmassy sock bag. I probably don't have time for that. I don't have time for anything right now. But yeah, I'm going to wind this yarn, and then I'm going to go eat some dinner and watch some more football. And then I guess start packing. I should probably do that instead of sitting down and watching football and starting a sock. We'll see what happens. Okay. Hey guys, so it is Monday evening now, done working, done packing, done with most of the stuff I need to get done before we leave. But I wanted to go ahead and start my next little pair of Christmas socks. Sorry, the light's weird. I've got my overhead lighting on so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I thought I would just get my next pair of socks started that I want to take with me, so that I don't have to like look up the pattern or anything while we're traveling. I just want to have them started. So I'm gonna pull up the pattern on my laptop and start these socks. I'm starting the String of Lights socks by Sock Witchery. Hi guys, I made some progress on my sock. Here's a better look at the yarn. I think I showed you this yesterday. And here is my progress. This is so chaotic, this yarn. It's super fun to knit with, but it is a lot of colors. It's like almost a rainbow. It's called Shiny Bright after the like retro ornaments, and I love all the individual colors in it. But it is definitely going to be my craziest colored pair of socks. But yeah, so I just got my cuff done and then started, I think I've done like 10 rows of, I don't know, the leg of the sock. It's just kind of like a broken rib type pattern. And I really like to do a kind of mild or lightly textured pattern when I'm knitting with like super variegated yarn. Which is why I picked this one. Funny story. So when I was knitting, in my heyday, which was like 2002 to 2012, or maybe 2014. I don't know. That whole decade was when I was knitting a ton. And my very favorite sock pattern that I used to knit was called Hermione's Everyday Socks. And when I just went to Ravelry last night to find this pattern, and I sorted by fingering weight sock patterns popularity, Hermione's Everyday Socks is still one of the most popular sock patterns that you can get out there. So I just thought that was really funny that that sock pattern I was knitting a ton back in like 2007 is still very popular. And I thought about knitting it. Why did that remind me? Why did I start telling that story? I think it's because I used to like to use it a lot when I had a really highly variegated yarn. I think it kind of helps distract a little bit from the pooling. And so I thought about just knitting another Hermione's Everyday Sock, but I thought this pattern looked cute and wanted to try it out. So yeah, very fun. So I have these to a good point. So these are a good travel project. And then I was just thinking about what else I'm going to bring. And I want to bring supplies for a pattern I just bought at Jingle Ball this weekend. I got this new Satsuma Street pattern. I'm forgetting, is it the Light of Winter? I can't remember. But you can see it behind me. I was going to be like, oh, but then I didn't know if I had the right fabric. Well, clearly I did. Okay, so I had a little like dig through my fabric stash, and I really didn't think I had anything this bright red, but I totally had forgotten about this piece of fabric. This is called Warata, which I believe is an Australian flower. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. It's by Fox and Rabbit. Warata. And I think I got this at Quilter Station at one of the retreats because they had like a big collection of Fox and Rabbit linen. I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. So I think this is going to work great. I unfortunately only had 5 of the DMC that are called for, so I either need to try to find time to run over to Michael's tomorrow, which isn't likely because I've got a lot going on tomorrow. Or I'll just get him when I'm in Indiana. My mother-in-law and I are planning on going cross-stitch shopping this weekend when I'm in Indiana. So I could wait and get them then, or I can just run into Michael's or Joann's in Indiana when we're there. So I'm not going to stress. I'm just going to bring my supplies. I have the PDF version of the chart, so that's on my phone or computer whenever I need it. And yeah, so that's going to be one of my cross-stitch projects. I'm going to bring the socks I just showed you, plus my sugar cookie socks that I've been working on this week, and probably 1 or 2 other cross-stitch projects. Probably my, oh gosh, what's it called? The new Brenda Gervais. Now I'm confusing it. It's not Light of Winter. That's what I just called the Satsuma Street one, right? I've forgotten all the names of things. Anyways, I want to bring that Christmassy Brenda Gervais piece I've been working on and something else, but I can't decide. I'll probably bring 3 cross-stitch projects, 2 knitting projects, and then I should probably be set on all of my Christmas or all of my travel hobbies. So it's getting late here, so I am going to, I think, go watch one more show before bed and knit a little bit more on some socks, and then I've got to work again tomorrow, and then we have a Christmas party. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning to open my advent calendar. I'm absolutely obsessed with those Ruby and Roses yarns I keep getting. The colors are just amazing, and I really do want to start on the Jimmy Beans Christmas ornaments projects, but I'm just gonna have to save that for a week or so after we get back home, because I just don't have like the mental space to like figure out how to start that right now. So I'm just working on easy stuff until we leave, and then yeah, I'll jump into it when we get back. So all right, well, I'm gonna settle in for the night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I added a headband, and now I'm trying to decide if I can also add these insane earrings. Okay, perfect. I mean, if you can't wear glittery Christmas earrings and a red plaid headband and a bright red lip to your work Christmas party, then where can you wear those things? The answer is probably never, but that's okay. I'm gonna go festive. Okay, we are home from our party. Oh, there I am. And I need to finish packing and go to bed because we leave very early tomorrow morning. So this might be the last time I check in before we get to Indiana. So see you guys there. guys. It is now Wednesday, December 6th in the evening, nighttime. It's like 9 p.m. and we are now in Indiana. We flew in this morning. I think I took some clips of airport and knitting and etc. And so we flew into Chicago, and then we had to drive a couple hours into South Bend, Indiana. Went and spent some time with my mother and father-in-law and my sister-in-law and her kids, and just ate dinner with some of Rob's high school buddies. They're still at the bar. I'm a tired lady. So I came back to the hotel room to get a little knitting or cross stitch in before I go to bed, but I just wanted to check in and say hi because yeah, I did. Oh, I think I did open my Advent this morning. It was like 7 a.m. I don't know what I did this morning, but I think I did open the Advent. I didn't bring any of it with me, so I will just have like 6 days worth to open it once I get home, which I think will be really fun. And yeah, so not much happened today. I just knit on my sock a little bit and, you know, flew to Indiana. But tomorrow's also probably not going to be that much fun, if I'm honest, because I have the ability to work remotely, and so I decided I don't need to take a vacation day every day we're here. I can work, but I'm kind of regretting that decision because, you know, now I get to work and be trapped in a hotel room all day, but that's okay. I do have some fun stuff planned this weekend to go do a little bit of cross stitch and possibly some yarn shopping. So yeah, I just need to like line up some YouTube, settle in with a sock and possibly some cross stitch. We'll see what I feel like working on tonight. And yeah, then I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. See you then. Okay, I am in bed now and I have got the Light of Winter that I'm gonna do a little bit of stitching on. I've got some Vlogmas episodes of the Crazy Sock Lady to watch. I got my little light. I got my snacks. I got a backup knitting project and some more cross stitch. And I've made myself a cozy little nest. So I am gonna try and get like, I don't know, an hour of stitching and YouTube in before I go to bed. It's 10 p.m. here, so that means it's like 9 p.m. at home. So honestly, I would have like 2 or 3 more hours of stitching, but we did get up super early this morning, so we'll see how long I last. But here is my little cozy crafting spot for the evening. Hi guys, welcome to Thursday, December 7th. No Advent this morning. We'll do that when I get back home. I feel like I keep repeating myself every day. I need to figure out how to do these daily vlogs and remember what I'm talking about so I don't just constantly repeat myself, or I'll just take it out in editing. Maybe that's what I do. Yeah, so today is kind of boring because I am just working from the hotel room. I am taking a little bit of a lunch break right now. We'll see. I got myself a little soup and sandwich from the chocolate cafe. I don't know, South Bend has this thing called like the world famous chocolate cafe, South Bend Chocolate Company, something like that. I think I took like a little video of their mural on the side of their building. Our hotel's right next door. So I ran over there to get some coffee and some lunch, and I'm watching a little bit of some YouTubes before I have some more meetings. And then not sure if I'm gonna get up to anything fun tonight. My mother-in-law did send me a link to, there's this store called the Blueberry Cottage, which is like a yarn shop in Plymouth, Indiana, that I think is like 45 minutes away from here. And they're doing some evening shopping as part of, I think, like a downtown Plymouth Christmas shopping event. I do have a meeting at 4, and then I have a meeting at 7:30. So I'm trying to decide if I might have enough time to drive out there and go check out the yarn shop this evening. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, I just want to do a little midday check-in. not too much exciting going on. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of knitting in after I finish my lunch and watch some Vlogmas. And yeah, I'll let you know if we make it to the yarn shop later. And if not, I'll come back to wrap up this week, and then I'll get to edit this and see what on earth I filmed over the last week. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be that exciting. This is my first time attempting something like this. Like, I've done the kind of daily vlogs in the past where it's mostly like on a Saturday or a Sunday where I kind of have all day to like craft, and I have things planned out that I want to film. This is my first time just kind of not planning anything and just filming clips and kind of seeing what it ends up as, and I don't really know how it's going to turn out. So we will find out together, and hopefully eventually I'll get better at doing this and making these kinds of videos and things. So yeah, that's my check-in right now. So yeah, I'm going to finish my lunch and do a little knitting and then get back to work. Okay, I'm sitting here knitting on my, I think they're called Christmas Lights socks, and I'm watching Knitty Natty's Vlogmas Day 6, and that was today, right? Is today the 6th? No, yesterday was the 6th. And she's also opening the Ruby and Roses advent calendar that I have at home, and I'm realizing that if I watch day 7 through, I don't know, 12 before I get home, I'm gonna get spoiled on all the colors. So I think this is the last day of her Vlogmas that I can watch before I need to stop, because otherwise then I'm not gonna be surprised when I open my own colors when I get home. So I'm gonna have to find another Vlogmas to watch the rest of the time we're here. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna knit a little bit more. Guys, I made it to the yarn shop. It was amazing. It's so cute. It was the downtown of Plymouth, Indiana. We went to Blueberry Cottage Yarn and Wool in Plymouth, Indiana, and their downtown was having just the cutest little Christmassy shopping night. There was like firefighters operating like a s'mores pit thing, and all the shops were open, all the streets were decorated. It was super, super cute. And the yarn shop was lovely. So I got a few random things and I'll show them to you. How much of my messy suitcase can they see? It's fine. Let me show you what I got. Oh, also, of course, I had to bust out my handmade sweater to go to the yarn store. And because after we went to the yarn store, we went over to my husband's best friend's house, him and his girlfriend. I've become really good friends with his girlfriend, and she's also very crafty and she primarily crochets, cross stitches. She has like a lot, she's very crafty, very cool girl. I love her. And I wanted to show her my sweater. So I got to show it off to many people tonight and I loved it. Yeah. Okay. So I got one of their project bags that somebody local makes. I'm gonna take the tissue paper out of it so it doesn't rustle. Okay, it is such a cute bag. It's like a very summer theme. They didn't have any Christmassy ones, probably sold out. But I love a watermelon. And so it just has their Blueberry Cottage Yarn and Wool. and lined in this super cute green print. And just my favorite kind of drawstring style. And I like that this one's a little bit bigger than the ones I've been making, so it can hold just a little bit bigger of a project. Super cute. They were also having like a 25% off everything regular priced sale, which was amazing. So I think this bag was priced at $30, but then it's 25% off. Great deal. And then I got 3 random skeins of yarn that I don't have any plans for, but might become hats, or I don't know. They're just pretty. I had a little bit of a stressful day. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, is this interesting to talk about? We hired a rover, a house sitter, to stay at our house and take care of like trash and packages, and also the cats, feed the cats. And she's been not the best and has like kind of ghosting us through the day. I think she's working another job while she's also trying to do our job. So I was like really stressed out today. So I was so happy to go to this yarn store and just, you know, retail therapy a little bit. Everything's all good now, I think. She's at the house, the cats are fed. But it was stress city today. So I had a very good time at the yarn store. This is, I'm pretty sure, a local dyer. I meant to Google it, but they had, maybe I should Google it before I'm just saying this. I think it's local. I'll correct myself on the screen. But they actually had these colors marked down, and I think because they're summery, but I love them. This is called Bridiculous hand-dyed yarns, and this is a Joxer DK. I don't know what the word means. Joxer. And it's just a superwash merino wool, DK weight, and the color flamingo. And I love all the black speckling in there with all of the perfectly pink flamingo tones. So I just thought that was super cute. So I got a skein of that. And then I got another of their colors called Summer Shandy, which is just, I feel like this is kind of like melon type tones, like pink and orange melon. So super pretty summery colors. And then I got a yarn that I'm almost positive one of my local yarn stores carries, but I've just never tried. And it's called Emma's Yarn, crazy beautiful color. And this is the Simply Spectacular DK. And the color is terrazzo, and I'm just so obsessed with the neutrals and the speckles. And they did have 5 full skeins of this, and they almost all came home with me to make a project, but I was like, do I have the suitcase space? First of all, maybe. But I don't have a project in mind. I was like, just get one and make it a pretty hat, or I don't know, my go-to is a hat for a single skein. What are you guys' favorite single skein projects? Like fingerless mitts, maybe that's a good one. I need to think of some more single skein projects because my go-to is always a hat. But yeah, I just thought it was beautiful. Really pretty, like kind of orange and black light speckles, like terrazzo floor tiles. So yeah, that is my yarn haul. Oh, and they also gave me a couple of little gifties. I mean, all the customers were getting them for this like Christmas little special shopping night. So one of them was this ornament that is so cute. Let me put something behind it so you can see it. Oh, not something white. Do I have anything? I don't know. It says the yarn connects us, Blueberry Cottage. It's just a super cute little Christmas ornament. So they gave me that. And then they gave me a little business card that has a couple of cute stitch markers and a yarn needle in it, which is just so handy. So yeah, there's like a little stitch marker and then a needle. And then the business card that tells me when they're open. If I lived closer, I would be in that store all the time because it's only 30 minutes south of South Bend. So if anyone is local to this South Bend, Northwest Indiana location or area, I highly recommend Blueberry Cottage. It was so cute. And they had cross stitch stuff in there. I think I took a little video of the cross stitch section. They had Satsuma Street Christmas ornaments. And also they had Dinky Dye's wool. I didn't know Dinky Dyes did wool. I obviously use our Dinky Dye silks, but they had Dinky Dyes wool threads, which is awesome. So anyways, we had a really good time, and then we went and hung out with friends and had some pizza, and I don't know, we watched like game shows and stuff. It was fun. So now I've got to get myself ready for bed because I have to work again tomorrow, but yeah. And then I have to start a whole new vlog. I keep forgetting. So I need to wrap up this week's vlog. I don't remember, honestly, what I filmed at home. I feel like I was kind of a little stress ball before we left. So maybe tomorrow at some point I'll have time to start looking at the footage and editing, and yeah, we'll see what these turn into. I had a good time filming it. I think next week will be a little easier, I'm hoping, because I'll be a little less stressed, maybe. And we'll have a lot of fun Advent to catch up on next week once we get back home. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very first week of Vlogmas, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.